Yo, what's going on, guys? So for today, I wanted to make a Arlong deck and then even do a little duel with it with a random online. A few people were requesting that I would try out Arlong and make a video on him, and so I did. I made a lot of different versions of Arlong. Actually, you can see I have the 11th version right here, which is what I'm showing you. I tried with different green packages. The East Blue one just makes sense with the Nami and the Don Krieg. They're very good. I mean, Arlong is essentially a tempo deck. You're looking to attack for 7k each turn and then drop in like a Smoothie or a Parasparrow or a Cracker, and then maybe the blockers in the late game. That's kind of the in-game goal, right? The problem is, it's just a little too slow compared to the red meta. I mean, when I go on this simulator, all the people that I play against are usually playing things like Law or, Zoro or something. So I feel like you have a pretty big disadvantage against the tier 0 stuff. The tier 1 stuff just kind of destroys you. But I do think Arlong is able to cheese out quite a few wins, and I think he's a lot of fun. I think he has a lot of potential for future sets. He really just needs good trigger cards to come out. Because, like, when you really just, like, search up trigger, most of the trigger cards are not all that great. And a lot of the good ones aren't out yet, right? Like you have some, like this one's really good, but it's not out yet, right? This would be fantastic in the deck. But yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to drop like a killer. There's only one supernova card. Like this is it. This is it for the green cards, for the triggers. You really don't have many good options. I tried running versions with Kurobi and Shu, and it just wasn't really landing for me. The deck really revolves around the yellow package, and that kind of just is what works for me. Now, one thing that I really do like about the leader especially is the combo that you can do with Django. So namely, your effect is actually not hard once per turn. So you can attack, use the effect of Arlong, reset Arlong with Django, and then use his effect and get 2 cards out with the trigger. Now that's insane if you can pull it off. But in general, the format is just a little too slow for OPO3. Once the game slows down a little bit, hopefully in OPO4 and O5, then maybe he will be relevant. But for now, I'm definitely putting him kind of in that lower tier. Tier 3, Tier 4 is still definitely where I put him. He's a fun deck, but I just can't seem to get many wins with him. He's just way too underpowered right now. But anyways, this is the deck. If there's any other questions you have about it, let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and get into the duel. Oh goodness. Okay, so we are Arlong against a Nami. We are going to go first, and we are going to look for good trigger cards that we can use. Smoothie is not bad. This card is kind of useless. But Smoothie's not bad because I can use my life here. I think that maybe this is a little greedy because my curve isn't that great. I mean, it's okay. 3, get that out, and then on 5, I guess I could gain and kill the little, like, ones or something. I could even use the Sanji. Okay, we can keep this, actually. I think this can work. Ideally, I could get better cards for 1 Don, though, like a Pudding in here. I do think that the Gin and Krieg combo is decent against Nami. Yeah, we're just going to go for the Smoothie. Attacking for 7 every turn is pretty solid against Nami. Use the card action here to get the Smoothie out. Overheat doesn't hit me, so that's good. Oh, he used Usopp Rubber Band of Doom. Still needs to do 1k more. Okay, that's fair. Rubber Band of Doom and a Desert Spada. Attacking for 7 every turn is going to be very good here. And the Smoothie effect might allow me to use Buzzcut Moki. Oh. Well then, I could just use that right here. Pretty solid. And now I can just do the effect for a Nami, I would assume. Well, let's attack with this first. Do I even need to do this? They don't have any 1k counters. No, we don't even need to use the action here. They're tapped out. Okay, that's actually good for us that they used a counter. Here, now we can use the card action for a Nami. And we can grab another Dawn Krieg. And then do that. I'm actually really happy that we're not playing against another Law or Zoro player, because that's typically all I find on the simulator. Oh, what was the trigger? They turned Smoothie back to my hand. Okay, that kind of sucks. Pot of Greed. It's 3 open Dawn. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I could do the effect to get the Smoothie out again. That's probably the best play. So that would be 3 Dawns. So then I'm left with 4. And with that 4, I do what? Pudding? Or maybe I just put the Dawn Krieg out there and Pudding. I think that might be better. Let's Pudding first. And we could grab another Smoothie maybe? The bottom of the deck. I don't think we need the blocker or the counter. Yeah, I think we want to do the Dawn Krieg and get that out there because the double attack is going to help us really push through the most. And we don't need to necessarily play it and KO anything. We can just play it because it says you may trash 1 card. So we can just play it and not do anything. I don't know what card they used, but it looks like their Desert Spot. Okay. We'll play that and we'll end our turn. It looks like they're trying to do a bit more of a character version. So I definitely think the Dawn Krieg is going to be very helpful here. Down to 26 cards. Killing the Kaya is actually pretty relevant. Almost relevant enough to where I should use Gin to kill it, because they'll just try to bounce it back. But I won't be at 10 Dawn, so I won't be able to do the Gin into the Krieg, which is a bit unfortunate. Alternatively, I could just try to do a double attack for a ton, but I think I'd rather do a 7k, get another Smoothie on board. I think that's probably going to be better. And then I think I want to kill the Kaya. So that'll be 3, and then I'll do 4 for the Gang. So that's 7. And then I have 2 left for a Sanji. And now I think we can do some small little attacks here, see how badly he wants to save the Kaya. Oh, that's really good actually for us. Okay, so we want to do this now. Oh wait, do we want to do that 3 attack? There? I mean, that's, yeah, no, we'll just do that. Do this, do the action, get a Smoothie, and then we do a 9k swing with Krieg. See, now it's kind of tough for you because I know he wants to use the counters on Krieg. Yeah, he has the character version. Now we have a nice big juicy swing here. I assume he probably has enough, like a Death Wink or something. Love Beam. Something else? Okay, that's pretty solid. They're getting low on cards, but the Dawn Krieg is going to be kind of what saves us here, I think. We can let that go, that's fine. We need more room on our board. And we can do double attack swings with the Krieg now with Django as well. Which I think is probably what I'm going to use all of my Dawn for. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I really want to kill Zeph. I have no way to kill Zeph. Although I could just put up a blocker. So I would do a 7k swing, get the blocker out. Then I can't do the Django. I could get rid of the Nami, I suppose. But what if they have Overheat? Yeah. I have to wait to do that. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 2 Dawn to play with. Okay, that's pretty solid. I think I used the Smoothie effect now. Damn, that really sucks. Okay, that's fine. That changes things a little bit for me. That changes things a little bit for me. I really need to get the blocker out for that Zeph. Maybe I don't use the Django. I think I just swing really big. Yeah. We leave those 3. I think we just do a really big double attack swing. Because he only has 2 cards left. Alright, we got past the Deathwink. Oh, that's his whole hand. That's good for us. Okay, so now we get a blocker to stop the Zeph attack. Okay, nice. Now with the Django, we should win next turn. And he's only got 17 cards left. He needs to get either a 7... I mean, he can't get the Zeph attack to go through. It's just impossible. Do I care? I mean, I just counter out of that. And then I can get rid of a smoothie. Sure. I mean, I'm just going to block the Zeph swing. Doesn't matter what you swing. Unless you have a Soge King to play here. But I could just counter out of it. If you do a small swing, I could counter out of it and save the blocker. I will just block. It's fine. No big deal. Ah, he has a blocker too. It's a bit annoying. I have no way to rest it. Alright, so we have 5 Dawn. I think we do 2 5k swings, and then we attach 5 to him and attack twice. Or do we want to try to do 2 7ks? Yeah, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 5. That's 8, 2 8k swings. I think that's how we do it. And I could play the smoothie. That'd be worth it to play the smoothie. I could try to do 2 6k swings on the Zeph to try to bait out that card. That would be the alternative. I got 1 card and 4 Dawn. I think I just try to go for game here. We'll see what he does. If he blocks here, that gives me some info on what is in his hand. Okay. What did he hit? Rubber Band of Doom. Okay. I'm gonna do a 6k swing on the Zephyr. See if he has a 1k in his hand or a counter, because then he's overpaying for it. Okay, overheat. That's fine. There's the block. It's fine. Now we do the Django. Now, do I kill the Zeph? Because I can't kill him. I think we have to kill the Zeph now. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think there's any way for him to win unless he has some insane cards here like Pot of Greed or something. Gaia, sure. Nojiko, Usopp. Pot of Greed. Down to 9 cards. Another Kaya. Oh, he's getting dangerously close. He's scaring me, that's for sure. See if he has enough counters to get out of it. I mean, I could probably even take a look and tell. Well, not really, because he's got the character version, so it's quite different. 6 to the 5. Yeah, we can just do that. I don't think he has enough, so I think that is game. So we'll just do some 7k attacks. Love beam, nice. 7k attack. And I'm just gonna go all in here. Love beam. Almost. All right, GG. All right, well, as you guys can see, the deck is pretty fun. This was an interesting kind of game. I wasn't expecting to have a character version of Nami, especially with that card. Definitely interesting. The deck does pretty well. It's pretty fun, but it's not gonna get you tournament wins. Maybe some locals, maybe. But all around, the deck's really fun if you want to try it out. It's a budget deck. The only thing that you really need to buy that's expensive are probably the Katakuris. Other than that, the deck's pretty cheap to make. So go out there and have some fun and enjoy the live action One Piece, because I loved that trailer. I don't know about you guys, I'm hyped for it. Anyways, guys, let me know what deck you guys want to see next. Peace